my colleague from Washington State can get very impassioned, but the fact is that nothing in EPA's record regarding the push to regulate global warming gases supports this claim. In fact, the term asthma is mentioned only once in the endangerment finding in the context of particulate matter emissions from potential wildfires. Let me say that again. The term asthma is mentioned only once in the endangerment finding, and only with regard to wildfires, which even the EPA says acknowledges there are exceptional events. The most damaging thing to individual health in the world is poverty. Low energy prices create a thriving economy that creates jobs and lifts up the middle class. That's what this fight's about. And it's unfortunate that we're using kids as a political tool when the EPA does not even mention asthma in the endangerment finding, and the EPA only mentions asthma in particulate matter in wildfire. I mean, that's just the facts. So, there comes a time, and my colleague, Mr. Whitfield, I'd like to yield to Mr. Whitfield for a minute.
Thank you. I just want to read one sentence from testimony given before this committee on this very issue from our witness, Dr. Roberts. We are fundamentally mistaken if we believe for 1 minute that greater EPA control over CO2 will make the slightest difference to asthma sufferers.
So, facts are interesting things. When you quote them, they come back to haunt you when facts on this issue is on our side.
Gentleman yield. The gentleman yield.
I'd be happy to yield to the Chairman Emeritus.
Thank you very much for yielding. I see how you're framing the debate.
I'm not framing the debate. You all are framing the debate on asthma. We're framing the debate on energy and energy costs. You're framing it on an assault on the health of children, where the EPA's own record says that asthma is only mentioned once in the endangerment finding, and that's with wildfires and particulate matter. So how dare you say greenhouse gases is a cause on the attack for kids on asthma?
The gentleman yield.
The gentleman yield further.
I'd be happy to.
I wasn't framing the debate is not. I didn't mean that in a pejorative way. You're looking at it from a certain perspective, and I appreciate that perspective. You're looking at it in terms of the economic impact on our economy, the costs to the industries involved, and your statement about poverty being the biggest problem, I don't disagree with it. I think it's absolutely right. I just don't see how stopping EPA from acting solves any of those problems. The other
reclaiming my 1 second, you saw the coal miners and the 15,000 coal miners. Those families now live in poverty because of regulations. I yield back.